Hello and welcome to another episode of my podcast, The Pocket Stylist. I'm Lisa Talbot, and today we're going down the road of a style dilemma. And I'm super pleased because I've got Francesca with me, and she's come with a bit of a style query. But first of all, I'm going to introduce you to Francesca. She's going to tell you a little bit about who she is, where she's based, and then she's going to tell us about the style dilemma that she has. And then we're just going to chat about it. And hopefully I'll be able to give some hints and tips because I know what Francesca's style dilemma is. And I know it's going to help a lot of you who are listening to this podcast too. So first of all, let me introduce you. Francesca, hello, how are you?
Hello, very good, thank you.
Good. Tell the listeners, where you're based and what you do, and then tell us why you have got this bit of a style dilemma, and we can go from there.
Yeah. Okay, so I am based in Farnham in Surrey, and 3.5 years ago or so, I set up my own decluttering and organising home business. So I basically help overwhelmed people to sort through their belongings in a sensitive, judgment-free way. But ironically, my style dilemma is that I've got quite a lot of clothes, but I'm useless at putting outfits together, or at least I feel like I'm useless at putting outfits together. So I'll stand there just thinking, okay, well, I like that, but then if I wear that, what coat am I going to wear? What shoes am I going to wear? And then I basically massively overthink it.
Yeah. And thank you for sharing that. But I think what's really interesting is from my client's perspective, everybody's the same. Everybody's like, I've got all these wonderful clothes. And actually this goes back to the whole people wear, especially women, 20% of their wardrobe 80% of the time, because what happens is we create almost a uniform. So we create this kind of uniform of, it's okay, those trousers go with that top, and that skirt goes with that jacket, and that dress works with those shoes. And then suddenly you're repeating because you know it works. But actually there's some clothes in your wardrobe that are going, wear me. But we lose sight of how we can wear it. So when we start to create outfits, it's very much about, especially from our wardrobe perspective, what we want to do. We want to go shopping in our wardrobe because the majority of women have got the most beautiful wardrobe, or they've got things in there that they can definitely create different outfits for. So let's look at your wardrobe. So if you think about what you wear on your lower body, what does it tend to be? Are you a skirt lady? Are you a trousers lady? What do shorts, obviously, in the summer. What do you like to wear? What do you prefer to wear? Because obviously for your job, if you're kneeling down, bending over, that type of thing, I'm assuming, have some form of comfortability too.
Yes, absolutely. I need to try and look vaguely professional whilst also comfy and able to, like you say, bend down, crawl and pull things out of cupboards, all that sort of stuff. Probably 90% of the time I'm in jeans, and then the rest would be leggings. I very rarely wear skirts. Summer shorts, as far as at work, I'd still probably try and wear jeans unless it was boiling hot, and then I'd go to shorts.
So from a lower body perspective, if you've got jeans, so jeans are the most versatile piece of garment we all have, and mainly because they go with everything, because they're blue denim or black or grey, whatever color choice you have. But it's why then people say, oh, I wear jeans all the time, because it's so easy. So if you think about the jeans that you've got, are they similar colors? Are they similar leg styles, or have you got a bit of a mixture?
I have actually recently got a bit of a mixture, because at Christmas I got myself some wide leg, the Levi's ribcage wide leg.
Yep.
And that was very exciting. That felt like a whole new world. But obviously that's not for work. That was more for dressing up at Christmas. But yeah, they're generally mom, high-waisted, comfy.
Okay, but that's really interesting what you just said about your ribcage jeans. You've just compartmentalized them. Oh, they were just for Christmas. But actually, why would you keep them just for Christmas now? It doesn't mean they're going to roll out again next year. It's about now saying, hang on a minute, I can wear those. Let's see how I can wear them. So when we look at, and you know, you can put anything in your wardrobe as long as it works for you. So if we look at a selection of jeans that you've got, it probably would be nice. So you will find you're very repetitive, right? But with the jeans, let's look at what you've got. So if you've got some jeans and you've got some different styles, that's okay, right? So now talk me through your upper body. What are you, a knitwear, t-shirt, knitted vest, shirt lady? What do you like?
Well, this time of year, so generally like black knitted, kind of, yeah, generally that's kind of what I live in. Apart at work though, more like I've sort of moved into like fleeces or sweatshirts because I do get quite cold, but I want to be able to,
Yeah, yeah.
have zippers and strip off. But a lot of black.
Mm.
My fallback, can't be bothered to think of what to wear, is, and that's why I thought I'd do it today, jeans and a black jumper.
Yeah. So this is where
I
you're
don't know.
starting. Yeah, this is where you're starting to feel repetitive because
Yeah.
it's jeans, black jumper, or jeans and something else. It's jeans and something else. So suddenly, when we talk about outfits, yes, you can create the different outfits because you've got some different style jeans. But if you're only wearing the black knit, for example, and then a sweatshirt, you're very repetitive. So this is where, okay, so then let me ask you this question. What else have you got in your wardrobe? Because now what we want to start to do, we want to start to say, right, this is my go-to outfit because it's easy. And like you said, I don't have to think. But what else have I got in that wardrobe that I could put with jeans that I don't do necessarily now? Because if you said at the beginning, I've got some nice clothes. What else have you got in there that is almost laying dormant, kind of shouting, ready to be able to wear?
Yeah, so a few more like bright coloured, like I've got a bright electric blue sweatshirts, a few like burnt orange. I really like burnt orange type jumpers and stuff. And I like those, but then I stand there and I think, right, but then what coat and what shoes?
Okay, so hang
And
on.
is
So
that,
hold
yeah,
on to that thought first. So
yeah,
what you've got is already you can identify some other things that you could wear that could potentially initially go with
yeah,
your jeans that would break the pattern of that original outfit of jeans and black jumper.
yeah.
Okay. So what listen, what I don't want anyone to do is overthink it
No.
because it's not, that it's not as hard as we think. So if we can identify what else you've got in your wardrobe that you could wear, we're starting to break the repetitive cycle, right? So then we think about, okay, so in your wardrobe, what coats do you have? Are you a quilted girl? Are you a wool coat? Are you a gilet? You said you felt cold. Are you I don't know, a double layered coat? What have you got in there? Because with jeans, you can dress something up or you can dress it down. What coats have you got? Or even
Yeah,
jackets?
yeah. So I generally, with our weather, I live in a black puffer, super dry, full length hooded thing.
Okay.
Generally what I wear to work, and it's quite a thick material. I've got a green, like olivey green, I suppose. Borg, is that what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, nice.
Heady type thing. Love that, but obviously it's no good if it's raining. I'm very hung up on practicality. But yeah, I think I don't know if that's just a hangover from like small kids and thinking you're pushing a buggy and you need to have a hood,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I find it hard to switch that bit off. And I've got like a camel wool coat with a belt that I got from Mango. Yeah,
Mm.
I guess. But I haven't worn it very much. I have worn
Right.
it, not
Yeah,
that much.
yeah. But can you imagine a pair of jeans, the orange sweatshirt, and the camel coat? All it is jeans, a sweatshirt, and a coat. That's all it is. But all those colours combine beautifully, but they create a different outfit from jeans and a black knit.
Yeah.
So we can start. So you've got, this is like so many clients, you've got the pieces. Now it's about thinking, how can I wear them differently? Because even if you think about your practicality point of view, right, from the green coat you said, if you had the green coat, a pair of jeans, and say you had your black knit underneath, from a practical point of view, if you were going from car to a client's house, or car to a shopping centre, or car to a supermarket, practically it works.
Yeah.
It works. You could even, I know you said you feel the cold, but it could be that in your wardrobe, if you've got anything like shirts or polo shirt style knits or anything like that.
Yes, I do have a couple of, they're like ribbed from Uniqlo, button up polo, and I love those, but I haven't actually, well, I've worn them a little bit, but not that much. And I've got a pale one, but I've realised that I need something to go under it to be able to wear that. Yeah, just a
Yeah,
lot
but
of.
see, but what we're starting to do is see what you've got. You've got things. So what we want to do is start almost going shopping in your wardrobe to go, oh, okay. So if you wear jeans, right, because they're practical and they work for you and your family and the job that you do, that's okay. But we can mix those outfits up with some of the tops that you've already got, because you could have the polo style top that you spoke about, but we put it underneath your black puffer. It's just going to give you something different.
Yeah.
So the outfits are staying the same. They're still saying comfortable. They're still they're still going to work for you, but we're just giving the outfit a little bit of elevation.
Yeah.
So then we go back to feet, because you said, what am I going to wear on my feet? Selection of shoes. Are you a trainer girl? Are you boots in the winter? Are you a loafer type of person? What do you like?
So at the moment, I'm living in like flat, I guess they're biker boots, but they're quite kind of, they're not particularly chunky, but they're just June ankle. So I love those. They've got a zip, they're nice and quick. And most of my jeans are like ankle, so it worked.
Yeah.
Because that's confused me when stuff, trying to work out boots and the length of jeans and stuff. Uggs.
Yeah. They keep your feet warm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically me in the winter, really, unless I'm doing something fancy.
Okay. What about, okay, so now you've got to think, so now any trainers in there?
Yeah, but again, I'd be thinking if it's raining, I don't want to get them like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I
So
will start to go into more trainer mode soon.
it's really, isn't it do you know what I find really interesting? Probably a bit like you doing your job. People get stuck in a pattern.
Actually.
And sometimes it's just breaking that pattern. So listen, if you had a pair of white trainers, right, and you said, I've got to walk the dog through the fields, then no, absolutely not practical. But if we think about what we do from a lifestyle perspective, the majority of us, if we have a dog and we're gonna walk it, right, you're gonna put boots on,
Yeah.
or I mean like a proper boot, like a country boot or maybe a Wellington. But if you're going, like we've said, house to client or to a supermarket or doing a school run or something like that, then you could do a trainer.
Yeah.
Because now they're fashion led, they're warm. Yes, if it's pouring with rain and you're going into central London, like if I was shopping in Oxford Street and
Yeah.
it's pouring with rain, I'm not going to wear a trainer. Absolutely not. So but having something in there will create a different look. So a trainer will dress something down, whereas a boot potentially could dress it up. The Uggs are really casual. So you could go, say with your Ugg, you could have like the legging that you said, you could have the Ugg, you could then have one of your brightly coloured sweatshirts, say the cobalt blue, and then you put the camel coat with it. So
Yeah, see, in my head, I'd be thinking, good Lord, that's a lot of colours.
good Lord. Yeah, but what's really interesting, the colours combine together. So I will always say from a gut reaction point of view, right, whether you've had your colours done or not, we know when those colours work together. because you can see them and go, oh, that looks really nice. They combine. You know, the collections in Zara at the moment are pink and brown with a mixture of orange. They look wonderful together. It's a bit like, you know, the berry tone that I'm wearing today. You put it with a like a soft pink, it looks stunning. Sometimes we just need to do things a little bit different. And yes, right, if you're used to wearing denim and like blue denim and a black knit, doing something different, sometimes it does push us out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
But sometimes what we can do, we can make just that small change, whether it's a different color or putting a different coat with it. And then what happens is you go out, whatever you're doing, you catch yourself in a shop window, or you might catch yourself in the mirror and you go, oh, that looks quite nice. And then the confidence starts to grow. And sometimes you only need to do it 1, 2, 3 times for it to go, oh, actually, do you know what? I like this. I like doing something a bit different. You know, you don't have to go, when we add color, you don't have to add in this massive, vibrant tone. Any color is nice to have color, whether you've got grey wide leg trousers on or whether you've got blue denim on.
Yeah.
You know, so I bet if I asked you the question about belts with your jeans,
Yeah.
your face. So for the listeners who are listening on obviously audio, you wouldn't have seen Francesca's face when I said belts. If you're watching on YouTube, you would have seen the face. So yeah, so then does a belt throw something completely different in for you then?
Well, I went through a belt phase
Mm.
early last year, and that was quite good. I did feel quite sort of polished.
That's it. That's exactly the word.
But I've kind of, I don't know if I've kind of got out of that habit or if it just, I don't know.
Mm.
I've literally got like a black belt and a brown belt.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay because you can, a belt does just, you are so right. The word polish was absolutely right. A belt just finishes the outfit if you've got belt loops because, and it doesn't have to be, you know, a Gucci belt, it doesn't have to be anything. It just has to be a belt which finishes. So you could go wider, you could go thinner, you could go coloured, you can go textured. But if you've got those belts, what I would say to you, I don't know, tomorrow, just think about, hang on a minute, I am just gonna put, and I do recognize the fact that so many women are short of time. I get that. But if you can even think tomorrow, right, I'm gonna wear jeans, a different top, a different coat, I'm gonna wear a pair of the boots that I've got, and I'm gonna have my belt, I guarantee you, you'll go out the door, no matter what you're doing, thinking, oh wow, I feel like I've got a whole new wardrobe.
Yeah.
And this is where you can be experimental.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I work with clients, my job is never necessarily to, when we do a wardrobe review, is never to say, right, we're going to take everything out. We're going to see what you've got and let's make different outfits. And what's really interesting, because I have the online wardrobe app, where after a wardrobe review, I go in and create outfits in these little lookbooks. The ladies don't even have to think about it. They just log on to their app and they go, she's created me 20 lookbooks. I'm going to wear one a day. And all it is a different, fresh pair of eyes. So if you can even, you know, open up your wardrobe tomorrow and think, you know, really consciously go, right, I'm going to wear jeans, that's fine. But I'm not going to wear that black knit. What else have I got? Suddenly you'll feel like you're breaking the mold. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like at the moment it's like I'm not really quite sure what I'm going for. And I suppose I don't know if that's because I turned 40 last year. So I don't, and my kids are a bit older, so I'm not having to be quite so conscious of, I don't know, practicalities and them spitting on me and all, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
It's really interesting, isn't it? When we reach a certain age, right? And you have more time, so honestly, so many ladies I see, they're like, I've kind of lost a bit of my identity in that way. I've lost my identity. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I know I want to do something a bit different and I just feel stuck. I'm stuck. I don't know which way to go. And interestingly, this is why I've created the midlife style retreat. speak for women exactly in that position. But we, you know, as women, we're brilliant, right? We can adapt. We just initially, I always say to clients, baby steps. You don't have to do it all in one go, just baby steps. And even if it is opening up that wardrobe for 10 minutes, right? And looking in and going, right, first of all, what do I really dislike in this wardrobe? And take it out. Because if you have things in there that create this negative mindset, take it out. Because then you are left with the pieces you like, not the pieces that you don't think, how do I wear it? But guaranteed there will be yourself and listeners who open up that wardrobe and go, I never liked that. I never liked that dress. I bought that jacket. I hated it. You know, all that type of thing. Or that shirt pulls on my bust, or I don't like how that top sits across my back in my bra strap. Guaranteed. Those are the pieces, take them out, because you're never going to wear them.
No.
But
Well,
then
I'm really good at helping clients with all the things that you're saying. And I'm like, right, why have you not worn it? What's stopping you? And I can usually tell by the look on their face
there you go.
when I put it up. I'm like, well, you quite clearly don't like this, but it's just I need another me going through my wardrobe.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, I am that, like that comfort blanket, because, and almost the reassurance that why they don't like it, because there will be a reason why somebody doesn't like something in the wardrobe, especially even like you, right? Why is there something in there you don't like? And guarantee, a bit like you did with the belt, your face, right? Facial expressions say, oh, and you can open up that wardrobe and think, I could do it now. Even I could say to you, I could open up my wardrobe and say, I'm really not so keen on that now. You know, I've got a beautiful pair of green trousers, right? They're lovely. They're so bloody uncomfortable that they're fabulous on the leg. They just are too tight on my stomach. And it's just the fact they're too high-waisted. So every time I wear them or I sit on the train, I think, why have I worn these trousers? They need to go. But every now and again, I think, oh, hang on a minute. If I'm standing up for a presentation, I'll get away with those. But we know deep down in our wardrobe. So definitely take out the things that you know 100%. There's so many places now you can sell on Vinted, sell to a pre-love. You might have a local pre-love store near you that take them as well, or donate them to charity. You know, we can do that. And then it's those baby steps. So apart from the colors you said, the blue and the orange top, what else is in there in your wardrobe that you could open it up tomorrow and think, okay, I'm going to do the jeans, because we're keeping you as your base at the moment. I just want you to get used to being more flexible with your tops.
Yeah.
Actually, what else? Let's ask the question, what are you doing tomorrow? And what in your wardrobe could you wear that's different?
Well,
Sorry,
funny
you're right on the
enough,
spot, didn't
I thought that off the back of this call, so I haven't really got plans tomorrow. I thought I'm probably going to want to declutter my wardrobe.
Yeah.
So yes, not really any plans, but I don't know. I have no idea what I'll wear tomorrow.
So actually, if you said that, maybe what you do need to do is go through your wardrobe tomorrow. And again, don't have to do it all in one hit.
No.
But what I would recommend, if anyone is thinking, oh my goodness, I need to do this, it's about saying, if you can, you know, and you can do this via doing things like Pinterest boards and things like that. It's easier to know where you're going if you've got some kind of idea. You know, do you want to be a little bit more formal? Do you want to be more casual? Do you want a bit of an eclectic look? Whatever. Do you like fabric? Is it comfortable? All that type of thing, so that your wardrobe also starts to work with your lifestyle. If you're a busy mum and you spend every Saturday and Sunday on a football pitch, you know, watching your child, then you've got to have something in there that works for it. If you're seeing clients 4 days a week and they are high level clients, then you want to maybe represent yourself in a different way. You know, if you haven't got children and you're a solo business owner and you're pitching for new business, for example, at a networking meeting, then different look. So it's very much about saying, I would compartmentalize the garments, all the trousers, all the skirts, all the dresses, all the jackets, all the tops, and go, maybe you do a section a day or whatever, but you could go, right, of these trousers, what do I love? What still fit me? You know, do I like how they sit? You know, all that type of thing. And just then you work through it. So then you'll start to be left with only the items that you absolutely love. If you've got an item in there, you think, oh, I bought that really nice, I don't know, jacket. I don't know how to wear it. Have a think about then thinking, in my wardrobe, what could I wear it with? Because you bought it for a reason. Loads of ladies buy a singular item, right? And they go, I don't know what to wear with it. The trick is when you go shopping, you don't buy unless you can already think of an outfit.
Yeah.
So, do you know, and loads of ladies don't. They go, I like the colour, so I'll buy it, right? Whereas rather than think, hang on a minute, if I buy that blue knitted vest, what's it going to go with? Oh, it's okay. It could go with my long sleeve stripy t-shirt, or it could go with my white shirt. When you start to have a bit of a think about what's it going to go with, you very rarely then end up with a singular item.
Yeah. No, I love the idea of just opening it up and being like, oh, well, that easily goes with that, and that goes with that, and that's, and just having fewer decisions.
Yeah, that's it.
But
yeah, that's it.
But it you know, like what you want to wear varies so much depending on your mood. You know, that I find tricky because I'm like, oh, well, I could get rid of that. But actually, what if I then fancy wearing, which is just ridiculous because these are literally the things I help coach people through.
Yeah.
Clients, but I
always say to ladies, if you're doing like your own kind of wardrobe declutter, if there's items that you take out, but you're not sure whether to let them go, then either, I don't know, put them in a shrink wrap, put them in the loft, put them under your bed, do everything. But get them out of your wardrobe. If after 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, you haven't even bothered about them, then you know you're never going to wear them anyway.
No.
You're not going to. Whereas if you wear things on repetitiveness, then you get to know what you like. So here's another question then. How do you shop? How do you shop? Do you shop for colour? Do you shop for comfort? Or do you struggle with shopping, or don't you struggle with shopping?
I kind of generally, it'll be like I'll suddenly get a bee in my bonnet about one specific type of thing, and then I'll go searching for it.
And if you
Generally.
can't find it?
Oh, well, I'm quite determined. I usually would. Yeah, well, then I'll get distracted and think about the next thing. But I usually focus on one thing at a time. I don't think necessarily about whole outfits, which is possibly where I'd be going wrong.
Yeah. That's it. No, that's exactly it. So I would say to you then, if you do things like that, for example, it could be a shirt with a necktie because you love how Claudia Winkleman looks on the Traitors, right? So if you're thinking, I need a shirt with a necktie, you can go on the hunt, but you've got to then think, that's fine, but what am I going to wear it with? You know, can I wear it with jeans? Will I wear it for work? Does it crease? Doesn't it crease? That type of thing. And then it becomes a more conscious purchase because you're going to make the most of it. And it's hard, but in a wardrobe, those outfits, they should be able to combine. So you've got to look, if you look at, I don't know, 6 items in your wardrobe, say you've got 3 bottoms and 3 tops, and then you've got the coat and whatever, realistically, those 3 tops and 3 bottoms could all mix and match together.
Yeah.
And that doesn't have to just be if you have base neutral colours, you can have prints in there, you can have knitwear, you could have a shirt, you can have whatever that suits your lifestyle. But as long as those items adapt, it makes life really easy and you'll feel that, oh yeah, that I've got a new outfit. And then when you start to build that, then you can inject new pieces in. And then and then suddenly the wardrobe starts to build again, but you're using only what you've got. And then suddenly you can start to invest in more, maybe high quality pieces, things like that. What about other trousers then? Or is it only jeans?
No, so well, actually, this will probably make you chuckle. I think I bought them in like October. Some wide leg, stretchy waist with pocket, pleated down the front trousers, black trousers from
Yeah, yeah,
M&S. I thought, oh, that'll be something different I can
yeah.
wear to work. And I've not worn them yet. And I thought about it the other day, and then I thought, no, I'll be too cold. This my little overthinking brain kicks in. But yeah, so those and leggings. And that's pretty much, I've got a few smart trousers for when I occasionally help out with estate agents showing people around houses. And
Okay.
when I do that, that's exciting because then I dress up.
Yeah. So I dress up. So for the wide leg trousers,
Yeah.
is it the shoes that are holding you back from wearing them?
Probably a bit at this time of year. So they are full length. So they'll be great with trainers, but I couldn't wear them like with my ankle boots at the moment. I'd look very odd with,
That's
yeah.
exactly it. That's exactly it. So what, and if you then go back, excuse me, to what you said earlier on, you don't really
Yeah.
do trainers yet.
No.
But if you had the wide leg trouser is a really interesting piece because wide leg trousers are fantastic. They're super flattering. But what ladies struggle with, they put them on, right, with the wrong top and they end up looking like a funnel because they go narrow through the top and wide through the bottom. The trick with a wide leg trouser is basically you have to do something on the upper body, whether it be a neckline, a necklace, something with the sleeves, something to basically balance the wide leg. Otherwise, if you had something incredibly tight fitting and then you had the wide leg, you're going to look like a funnel. Wide leg trousers are all about balancing the upper body.
Yeah.
But you could have, and actually sometimes wide leg trousers work by identifying the waist as well. So if you want to, you can tuck things in, or you have a top that kisses the waistband of a wide leg. But I bet you haven't worn those because of your feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But funnily enough, though, with you saying that, because in my head, I've thought that I'd want to wear those with a fairly tight fitting top because otherwise I'll just look like a big sack of potatoes.
Yeah, you can, but you've got to try. So for those ladies that are watching this on YouTube, I've got like a berry knit on, but I've got a really big necklace. And I've actually got grey wide leg trousers on that you can't see because I'm sat down. But basically for me, the necklace draws the eye up. So where it draws people's eyes up, they go, oh, up, but there's the wide leg. So it balances.
Yeah.
So you can tuck it in and tuck it fitted, but you've got to do something to draw someone else's eye up, or all they see is the wide leg.
Mm.
So play with it. There's a
Yeah.
lot of tops out there at the moment that are cropped, so they're shorter.
Yeah.
And as long as they kiss the waistband, with a wide leg, if you went for an oversized top, that just doesn't work because and that's your sack of potatoes
Yeah.
because there's no shape, there's no definition, there's no nothing.
No.
Wide legs work really well if you help visually create an upper and a lower body.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe, are your Uggs the short Uggs or no, they're the long.
Oh,
So your wide legs, you can't actually put anything underneath them. So that's why you're not wearing them.
yeah.
So it could be, right? Could be that if you've got a pair of trainers,
Yeah.
what colour are your trainers?
I've got quite a few trainers.
Good, good. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So,
And
okay.
I just got it was a little bit of a whim, but I thought, right, I'm going to do something exciting. And I got some of those brown suede special Adidas.
So
I've not got as far as working out what they'll go with. So that's naughty.
yeah. So if you think about the black trousers, think about even next week or this weekend or whatever, think about putting them with a trainer and then think about, one of your polo shirts we spoke about, adding that to it. And then you could do it depends what colour top you put underneath, but you could do a pea coat. You could do your green coat.
Yeah.
So suddenly it all balances, because basically, because you said your green coat is a bit like a boucle, like a
Yeah.
teddy coat,
Yeah.
it adds texture, so it balances the lower body as well. So it's about sometimes just going, there's normally a reason why somebody doesn't wear something. And in
Yeah.
your case, it's the shoe holding those trousers back.
Yeah.
Whereas imagine on an evening, if you had those trousers with a heel and a fitted top, stunning.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
about making them work. But so many ladies do it. They buy a piece because they've seen it on, I don't know, on an advert or on an influencer, and they get it and go, I don't know how to wear it.
No.
So let's track back. So as we finish, so I would say from your wardrobe perspective, have a look at what you've got. If you want to do a bit of a declutter, definitely do it. But have a think about what can you wear that's different to what you do wear. And you don't have to, because if you've got the clothes in there, let's make them work. This is really exciting. You can go shopping in your own wardrobe. And making that little change will make a huge difference. And sometimes you need a bit, all clients do, they need a bit of encouragement to go, I'm going to try that. Because once they try it, they go, I get it. And then they try something different. Then they try something else. So and then suddenly this tumbleweed starts coming. So it's about going, what top could I wear that's different? What coat could I add to it? Can I put two colours together? You know, what shoes could I change around? Can I wear my trainers if I'm going from, I don't know, Farnham to the local Waitrose or Sainsbury's or wherever you go? Because as long as it's not raining, you're fine. So it's about trying things that are a little bit different. Does that help today?
Yeah, no, it does. I feel all inspired. I feel like I need to go and look at what I've got and just
And I bet you'll find some surprises in there.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be like, oh, I forgot about that. And if you want to think about your jeans, you can elevate them or you can bring them down.
Yeah.
And the belts, like we said, they complete the look. It gives it a more polished look. And then if you want to go down the road of accessories, jewelry as well, you know, brings things in as well, and scarves. And then we can go down the road of hats and things like that. But initially, I would say to you, just look at what could you do that's different to what you do now.
Yeah.
Has that helped?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Exciting. Now, there will be ladies, and hopefully from those that are listening, we've given you some hints and tips as well. So I appreciate you sharing, by the way, Francesca, your dilemma. For the ladies that might be listening and they want to find out a little bit more about what you do, can you just tell people the best place for them to find you? Is it Instagram? Is it your website? Where would they go?
Either, so my Instagram handle is Your Tidy Space UK.
Okay.
All one word. Or my website is www.yourtidyspace.co.uk.
Okay, perfect. And for if you didn't have time to write that down or you're on your dog walk and I just couldn't pick it up, the details are in the show notes. I really appreciate you coming today. It's been a great chat. I hope the listeners have managed to pick up some hints and tips as well. Thank you so much for everyone who has returned to listen to this podcast again. I do appreciate you all. I will thank you, Francesca, for coming, and I will see everybody next week. Thank you so much, Francesca.
Thank you.
Bye.